Every year, hundreds of families on California's Central Coast reach out to Care for Paws for assistance with urgent veterinary care. While our one-of-a-kind mobile clinic program delivers a range of veterinary services directly to communities throughout Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo counties, we're not a full-service or emergency medical hospital, and sometimes pets need care that goes beyond what we can provide. That's why we co-founded the Albus Fund. By partnering with dozens of veterinary clinics across the region, the Albus Fund helps cover the cost of urgent and life-saving care, ensuring that pets get the treatment they deserve and families get the support they need. We launched the Albus Fund alongside philanthropic animal lovers Andrew and Kendra Feshbach and advanced veterinary specialists in 2023 after a real-life emergency that revealed just how many families face impossible choices because of the cost of urgent veterinary care.
We had a near tragedy in our family. Albus, our Australian Shepherd, developed a tumor in his intestine, and he was saved. I had many long hours of sitting in the lobby at AVS, and it struck me that I only had one thing to worry about, which was the welfare and health of Albus. But as I looked around, I saw that most everybody else had two things to worry about, which was the same thing, the welfare of their pet, but also how were they going to pay for it? And that's just not right. And so afterwards, I sat with Dr. Wells, who's fantastic at AVS, and said I wanted to try to find a way to help other people. And she introduced me to Care for Paws.
Since 2023, the Albus Fund has helped more than 200 dogs and cats with urgent care at the average cost of $500 per pet. Here is one of those stories.
It's been definitely like one of the toughest years in general for us. She swallowed a button battery last year in October. She was in a sedated coma for 3 weeks. Her vocal cords were severely damaged where they weren't opening up, and the injuries were severe. Me having to stop working to be with her full time has taken a big chunk of our finances. With McLovin, it was kind of like out of nowhere. That morning he didn't come out. I'm like, McLovin, where are you? And I'm looking around and I'm like in the kitchen. I look right there and he's just laying on the mat, just kind of just down. I look at him, I'm like, okay, there's something wrong. Like, you know when there's something wrong with your kids or your animals. So I thought about, I'm like, Care for Paws. So I called and one of their team members answered, and I told her, like, I'm home with Emery, like my daughter swallowed a button battery, like I don't have the funds, like if there's anything you guys can do to help me. Right then and there, she had me on the phone and she had another phone calling Monarch, trying to get me into a vet. They set up the appointment, and like having a connection with such a good vet and doctor, like that made such a difference. There's a virus called Khaleesi that a lot of cats can get either from outside or just anywhere. Thankfully, he's vaccinated, so he's back and he's normal. I don't know if I would have been able to help him the way I did if it wasn't for Care for Paws. They helped me pay for that exam. They did not hesitate to help a family that was in need.
Right now, Care for Paws and the Feshbach family have created something truly special, a $25,000 matching gift challenge for the Albus Fund. This is a rare opportunity to double your impact and make sure every dollar you give goes twice as far for families in crisis.
At the end of the day, I believe in incentives, and I believe in getting the most out of your money. If I can incentivize other people, and if my wife and I together can create an enthusiasm where if someone gives $1, it counts for $2, and then Care for Paws stretches it into $4, it's like an avalanche of positive. It's just an incredible organization, the way they integrate all aspects of pet care, not just to people who can't afford it, but people who can't get to vets. And it makes you want to give more money when they're stretching your dollar farther. Let's make it easier on people who don't have it as easy to make sure that they can care for their family member.
Your support today will help prevent suffering, save lives, and keep pets healthy, safe, and in the arms of people who love them.
The whole time that he wasn't feeling good, she was like right there with him. He's super gentle with her. And she's not as gentle with him, but he's so mellow. He's literally part of our family.